It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we've got the Giants leader at quarterback. After his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Giants and the Titans, just ahead on EA Sports.
All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Tennessee Titans. Brandon Gaunt alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Giants in our ball game here. You figure they've got to be looking forward to this one. They've got a clear advantage on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, they totally understand it, not just by running the numbers, but those numbers do play into it because you've got one of the better passing offenses in the league, a top 10 unit, going up against one of the poor defenses in the league. So I think we're going to see these guys take some shots downfield. But right from the start, I expect them to attack and get right after them.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, New York.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
2nd and 9 now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. They'll set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Back to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, a 22. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Now, this is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On 2nd down now, it's Harvey. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
He's taken down at the 33.
An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. And this offense on third down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Over the middle, it's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 15, and the Giants first down.
They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They'll set up a throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
8 yards. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Titans' 48-yard line.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd and 1. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Five yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. This pass into the hands of Turner. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3. And I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Taking it about the 1. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Well, they are back to 500 now. The win last week, their 3rd in a row. And the question, is this run coming too late to make a difference in the playoff race?
Great question. They definitely still have some work to do, but I think a lot of folks were writing this team off about 3 weeks ago, even some of their own fans. So I suggest you put some extra shocks on the old bandwagon because this team has rebounded.
On second down, it's Harvey. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them, not easily done.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Caught by Nelson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in a yard.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
Going right side here, and that's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He finds his man, complete. That's Ramsey. They'll throw now on the final play. He finds his man, complete. It's Ramsey. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. First, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. Let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. With that, let's get a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Giants. And their offense has been in top form so far, especially their passing game, as it's helped push them out to this big halftime lead. But meanwhile, for the Titans, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Fields it right around the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a handoff up the middle. Ramsey, they'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. On now is the Titans punter, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. That'll get them to 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Turner. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Turner, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. From 6 yards away. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ramsey. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. On now is the Titans punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
This is unbelievable.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a 1st down. Roughing, it is a 1st.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Ramsey. And he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll run on 1st down. Harvey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Harvey. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 33. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 7. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ramsey. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Harvey. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Titans are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point safely through, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And New York set to take the field. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Hands it off out of the gun. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll set up to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And the Titans getting set to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Ramsey. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A throw over the middle, taken in. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Joseph. And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ramsey. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. That's Ramsey. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. Well, it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
And he gets it down to the 32. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll go down at the 28. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Giants, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Titans, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.